Maat 389. Nearly, suddenly, nearly, all would have been lost. We don't mourn the gold, the lives, the diamonds, the brilliant minds, the oil, our own ancestors that we lost. Our testimony these days that Matt has been unearthed. Nearly would have lost it all. 389th day, you are looking at a man who have chosen to sacrifice it all. My time, my luxury, my pleasures, my position. LTBLIGHT Premier Coach number 1, in order to reach you with enlightenment. The destroyer wanted you to continue to go in this direction, into ancient Egypt. Nature has a way of leading you to ancient Egypt, to know God. The many gods of Egypt, ancient Egypt, the power of God. Look at the people that know God and see whether they live under security. Maybe tomorrow you will not no longer understand this very message, because the changes that we are calling for is already here and it's emanating. But for today, it is still a valid presentation. 40 years ago, China can be able to relate to this very message because a messenger was sent to them too. And today, I want my own people, my own dear people, to be able to relate to this very message. We don't have any electricity. That is darkness. We don't have any security in our land. No law and order in our land. That is darkness. No inventions, no creativity whatsoever. That is darkness. We still dwell in enmity. That is darkness. We still trample, trespass, and tread against each other. That is darkness. For goodness sake. It might not be valid 40 years from now, because great inventors, great marketers, great investors will begin to rise up in the land due to the presence of Maat. But as far as today is concerned, this is a valid concern, and this is a valid presentation. Remember where you are. There's a reason why you came here. An LTBLIGHT member who knows that it's a journey in futility, a service in futility, a walk in futility when we continue to dwell in darkness, walk in darkness, plant in darkness. Not the right crops that we are planting, it is thorns. Not the right seeds that we are planting, it is thistles. And he wants you to begin to make that change right now. Not tomorrow, but today. And to conjure the light to begin to enter into our mind and into our land, so that we begin to use our eyes very, very clearly to see what the destroyer sees. Pay careful attention. The one who sent you here knows that we are going to close this very deal and return you back to your truth. No more poverty in our lands. No more plagues. Darkness, 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 darkness. Depression, 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 subjugation, suicide, repression, oppression, suicide, untimely death, the death of the firstborn. Due to we keep killing each other, trespassing against each other, trampling on each other, trying to convert each other's land, trying to believe that we can be able to build it without law and order. Yes, we throw away law and take love. Yes, we throw away order and take peace. Emptiness, hollowness brought by the destroyer himself. On this very 389th day Maat message, pay careful attention. There's a reason why you're here. Emen put, if you have been following our trails, this is an opportunity for you to reconnect back to the right current and to go into the global market and do it. If you are new here, the word that you have heard so far might even pressure you and convince you to do it today and not wait till tomorrow. Procrastination is the killer of our destiny. Do it now. Follow successful hands. The stars shine right before you from above. Below this very video, there is a link that points you to connect back to download your own magical system. Number 1, antidote against depression, darkness in our land. Number 2, well-building system that begin to fight and battle against poverty in our land. A once self-contented continent now living like dogs. And what I mean by dogs, people who close their eyes and kneel down and beg like beggars. Kings and queens now begging from beggars. Sons of the sun now hiding behind their own shadows out of fear and out of guilt. Adopted sons into their own land. Remember them. Atum. Remember them. Amun. Remember them. Dashon. Sars. Zaz. Stars of heaven. Remember them. Horus of old. Well decorated, ebullient, eminent men that lives amongst us. Now their sons are the ones begging. What a shame, what a pity. Today, it is no longer going to be like that. By the welcome of Maat, that hand behind every science, behind every technology, that hand that makes sure Maat, that every equation balances. We're going to balance it in your life and balance it in your land, in our land. Do be well, my friend. We have done it. Download your own spiritual exercises. You are a man. When you are listening to these very messages, these very spiritual exercises, you become human. You become a great man, humane, kind, as your own ancestors planned. When you begin to walk by this, by your own peculiar, patently made spiritual exercises that nobody knows, no man knows, unique to you. The very day you make it known to the whole world, you are done. Let Matt lead you in the right way. Lead you away from just knowing God, knowing ancient Egypt. That might lead you to become enlightened by the power of the Ankh, to become empowered with truth, to believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. Do be well. Remember, this is a 1001 day presentation. Also, do be here tomorrow, being the 395th day. Remember to subscribe to this very channel at the end. Hey, say I like choice, and it shall be well with you. Thank you.